back to my channel. You all asked me to try out the Everspring cleaners from Target, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do in today's video. First thing, I'm gonna take you with me to Target so we can see all of the options, then come home and test them out. I am home from the store, and as you can see, I picked up a wide assortment of the Everspring products to try. I do also have my cleaner for right here, my multi-purpose, that I will bring out, but these are all the brand new bottles, and they ranged everywhere from $2.99 to $4 and change, and then obviously laundry detergent costs a lot more, but this is also 64 uses, and we are gonna try all of these out. And bonus points, this one was on clearance, so I did save some money because it is in the seasonal collection bottle, and my Target was already getting rid of these because of spring into summer, so I did save some money on this one. So do check your clearance because you can always find this stuff in there if it's switching between seasons. In no way, shape, or form is this a sponsored video. I bought every bit of this myself, and it is all gonna be my 100% honest review, even though you're gonna see me test it out in front of you, so you'll see if I'm lying, if it's working or not. But as always, if I'm going to review something on my channel, it will be my 100% honest review, sponsored or not, but this is not sponsored. And here is my bottle of the all-purpose cleaner because I did not pick one of those up because I knew I had some. And as you can tell, it has been very well loved and used. I still don't know why the bottle did that shaping issue, and I am curious to see if any of those do it as well. But I have the matching scent for the lemon coriander because I bought that for spring. Almost all of these are the lemon mint, so you can have everything match one smell in your house with this line. But I was curious about the citrus basil, so I did pick that up, and I picked up the lavender bergamot, however you say that word. I did pick up 2 of those just so I could test them and see how strong they are. Let's go down the line so you know what we're testing. We have their antibacterial multi-surface cleaning wipes, a glass cleaner, an all-purpose cleaner. This is a disinfecting antibacterial cleaner, an antibacterial bathroom cleaner, a tub and tile foaming cleaner. This is hand soap, dishwasher pads, and this is laundry detergent. This also came in the lemon smell and the lavender, but I got the free and clear just because I wanted to see how that scent also worked. Let's start with the easiest one first, the hand soap. This did come in several scents, as you saw. You just turn the top to open and close it. Foams out really nice. The smell is not very strong at all. It's quite pleasant, actually. I will say right off the bat though, my hands feel very dry under that, like very, very dry under that. I don't like that feeling on my skin, like that grippiness. I don't like that at all. I dried them and they still have it a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But the smell did stick very well to the skin. So first one up, I'm honestly not a fan. I've tried better hand soaps. Honestly, I think even like normal dial hand soap feels better than this does on my skin. I know that it's a cleaner product, but I did not like the way this felt on my hands. What I mean when I say this is a cleaner product, it's not tested on animals. It is a bio-based product by 97%, non-toxic chemicals in all of this. It is supposed to be a much cleaner alternative. Next up, we're gonna try the laundry detergent bottle. This does say it has 64 loads in here, that it is concentrated. The scent is free and clear. It has stain fighting enzymes and an auto dispensing little cap. So you should be able to just squeeze it and get 1 round or squeeze it twice for large loads. Giving a smell test first. Okay, it's not unpleasant. So I will say that it's very, very mild, anything that's in there. So I do get the free and clear side of this. That's not bad at all. Ignore my messy laundry room. This is real life on my channel. This is a shirt that no longer fits my daughter. So I did stain it up a little bit to try out, you know, the stain fighting ability of that. So right here, this big thing is some soda. This is some icing, some chocolate icing, and this is ketchup right here. We will see how well it does. See what it means by auto dosing. It just says 1 squeeze. So I'm gonna give it 1 squeeze. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try just the 1 squeeze. It says for normal loads. And I'm gonna put this on normal. I like a higher spin though, and let it go. Finished. I'm gonna try and find the little shirt. Well, it's actually on top. Okay, this way you see that's the back, this is the front where I stained. So let's look and see. The chocolate came out, the soda came out, and it looks like the ketchup, there's just a tiny bit of orange haze right here from the ketchup, but all in all, looks like it took it. Let me see. Yeah, there's still a mark from the ketchup, but ketchup is a tough one, which is why I tried it. But for the most part, yeah, it lifts stains pretty good. Pre-treat your stains first, and I do not see why that product couldn't work very well. You see all the things on my glass, on the sliding glass door? Those are the marks we're going to attack first. So we're gonna try their glass cleaner. It does claim to be 90% bio-based product on this one. Naturally derived fragrance in here without bleach, no ammonia, no strong fumes, and it says that it is streak free. At a weird angle so you could see the haze on the window, and some of it is outside too, so I'm gonna do both, but we're gonna go ahead and try, get it spraying. Smell is very pleasant and almost non-existent. Okay, so far, before it dries, I'm not mad at that at all. All right, giving it a second to dry to see if it actually is streak free. But it definitely does have some cleaning power because all this was on the outside window and it took it off with no issue. It's been a few minutes since let it dry. There's no streaks, there's just a tiny, tiny bit on the outside glass, which could be because it was dirty and I could probably clean that again. But otherwise, that's beautiful. Let's try one of the mirrors. Move this out of the way. Why did I put that there? Okay, not gonna lie, I like the glass cleaner. Since we're already in the bathroom for the mirrors, let's move on. And the first I'm gonna try is the bathroom cleaner. It does say it's antibacterial. On the back, this does specify you need to let it dry on the surface for 10 minutes for that to actually work. And it is saying that you should clean the area, pre-clean visibly soiled areas, and then put this on it and allow it to air dry and remain visibly wet for 10 minutes. And to rinse it with water if it's an area that's gonna come in contact with food. I'm gonna use it on the countertop. That is where I will leave it sitting for the 10 minutes. But in the sink, it's got some stuff in here. I'm gonna just spray that and clean that as I normally would and see if this works as just like a normal cleaner, not a sit and antibacterial cleaner. All right, so I'm gonna spray that in there and spray the countertop. So strong. I sprayed what, like 7 or 8 pumps of this, and I had to leave the bathroom and the fan is on, as you can hear. Strong. Keep that in mind. This one, like all of them so far have been very mild, not this one. Now this one does say it's free of strong fumes, but that is not actually the case because that is very strong. If you are asthmatic or very sensitive to strong smells, this one is probably not for you. I'm gonna clean the sink real quick. That has like another 8 minutes that it has to sit there. I will say the smell has dissipated very quickly with the fan on, so that is good. It is still pretty strong as I'm right over the top of it, but it's not that bad. Okay, it cleans nicely. Now I gotta wait a minute and wipe it down. Overall, that one is not bad. The cleaning power is actually really nice. It's the smell. When you initially spray that, it is gonna choke you. And if you do have issues with smells, I wouldn't do that one. So then let's move on. This is the Tile and Tub Foaming Cleanser. It says remove soap scum, 97% bio-based. This is also lemon mint, naturally derived fragrances. The instructions are simple. Spray it on, wipe it, and rinse. It does say no bleach, no ammonia, no strong fumes. We shall see. For this one, I'm going to use it on that little shelf right there where my kids keep one of their soap bottles. And then it looks like there's soap residue all over that little white spot. So that's where I'm gonna test this. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see if it still does that on this setting. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's a definite foamer. I think that's a lot of product. Okay. Again, pretty strong, but not as bad as the other one. And this one is still the lemon mint, but that's not bad. I'm not sitting here gagging on that and feeling like I need to run away. Handy dandy scrub brush. Time to rinse. All right, that worked quite nicely, actually. Everything is off of this shelf. This whole area is clean. It feels clean. It doesn't feel soapy still or like it's got a film on the wall. It's got it all. This little stain right here is actually from the caulking, so that's why that's still there. But otherwise, yeah, I like that product. That was this one that I just used. It's actually very, very nice. I did not have any issues with this one and it worked quite well. I'm curious how it would work if I let it sit even longer, but I'll test that down the line. But so far, I like. Toilet bowls are gross and nasty, but it's one of the few places in my house that I actually use antibacterial wipes on the regular, so that is where I'm gonna test these. Okay, all right. The smell isn't bad. I don't like it as much as I like the lemon mint. I will say that, whatever's going on with the coriander scent, I don't like it as much as lemon mint. But I mean, it's a very thick cloth. There's no scrubbing side to it. It is just a cloth. I mean, it wipes well. There is dog hair near this toilet bowl and it does not cling the dog hair. It's just kind of pushing that around. I will say that. It's wiping pretty good, but I don't think that I would do the antibacterial wipes. There's so much other brands out there that are better. I even use store brand for Walmart and Target and Sam's Club actually. And I like those better than these. This one's gonna be a no for me. There are much better brands that work a lot better than this, and I don't like it for the price point. These would normally be $2.99 for this very small container of 35. I don't think these are actually worth it. Let's move on to my favorite and the one that made me want to do this entire test, which is the all-purpose cleaner by them. I do have the lemon coriander, and again, I do prefer the lemon mint. Now that I've been playing with it more, I just bought this one because it was in the front and was like, yay, it's beautiful and packaging, and you know how that goes. But we're gonna try this one on the kitchen counter. Not even sure what all this is, but there's something sticky here, this white haze right here, this blue little bit, whatever all of that is, that's what I'm gonna do the test for this on. So, all right, let me get a rag. It's only been about 30 seconds. That is why I fell in love with this cleaning product, because the only thing is this one little bit right here that was a little too stuck, but everything else is gone. For the disinfecting cleaner, this one right here, this is citrus basil. Honestly, when I opened this one in the store, it smells like a margarita to me. This was the only, there was one other product I think they had in this scent, but I would love an entire line in this one. It smells so fresh and so clean. But this one is just like the bathroom disinfecting cleaner where it says it has to sit on there, visibly wet for 10 minutes to disinfect, and then you can wipe it away, and it does have to be rinsed if it is an area that comes in contact with food. So I'm going to use the kitchen counters, but I will have to rinse it away. Since I just cleaned this counter where the coffee pot is, that's where I'm gonna test this one. I'm gonna move that as far away as I can, lay that up top. That's a stream, that's a spray. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. This one also does say to pre-clean the area, but it says it cuts grease and grime. I want to test that. Right here next to my sink, or not my sink, my stove, I have some stuff that's stuck on from last night's dinner. I'm gonna just put it on here and clean it like I normally would instead of letting it sit, and I want to see what it does. So we're gonna put a little bit there. Now let's see if it actually takes all of that off without it having sat for 10 minutes, because it's only been on there about 30 seconds. Oh yeah. So that's nice, because that just took every bit of that off. There's like one little stuck spot. But yeah, that actually worked really, really nice. But the only problem is now I gotta go behind this with a wet rag because that's a food surface. I like this. The disinfectant, I do like this. This will still be my holy grail of any of them that you try in the video. Try the all-purpose. There are so many smells. I think there was 5 or 6 in my store. Either way, this is still like my #1. This I will use on all of my counters all the time. Ooh, my oven, hold on. Sorry about that. I'm cooking dinner in the middle of this and my baked potatoes are ready to come out of the oven. But like I was saying, this I will use daily all over my house, my coffee table, my dresser. I've used this everywhere and I love it. But this one, about every once a week or maybe even every other week, I do like to take all the stuff off my countertops and disinfect them. And that is what I think this would be perfect for. The only thing is when you have to go behind it and rinse it a little bit, but it's worth it. This right here I think is still really, really good. It cuts through the grime and the grease, and it says to pre-clean. That's not necessary, not at all, because this will cut through every bit of it. This counter right here is what I mean when I say I don't think you have to pre-clean with that particular disinfectant, because back here, there's like something that gets spilled all the time. This has been the 10 minutes, but there's still a little bit of wetness. So I can just clean up that spill. Like look back there, you see that spill? I don't know if it shows on the camera, but it is taking it with no problem and cutting through all that. So I don't think you'd actually have to take the extra step of cleaning first, because it's doing its job. It's after dinner time and I have deliberately let the dishes sit just a little bit longer so some of the barbecue sauce can stick really well to test out both of the dish detergents. This plate has the most stuck on barbecue sauce and chicken, so I want to try that out since it says it is tough on grease and I know how barbecue sauce is. So this is what I'm going to test the hand wash on. I want to make sure I get all of the Dawn out of my Scrub Mommy before I start. There's no more bubbles coming off of her. I'm going to take this, put, you know, just some. Rinse the plate a tiny bit, turn the water off. Let's see if there's any kind of greasy residue left on the plate. No? Looks good. But the dish soap is doing the same thing to my hands that the hand soap did. It's making them like, I don't like the texture of what it's doing to my hands. So it worked well on that plate. It did do that little thing to my hands, but not as bad as the hand soap because I'm back to normal and I wear gloves when I'm washing dishes anyways, so that's a non-issue. The smell is very pleasant. It did work on the grease. The only thing I would need to know is how many dishes I can keep going, because like if I use Dawn, I can go and go and go and go and go for a bunch of different plates and stuff. but most of the soaps that I use that are not Dawn don't go as long while I'm cleaning, and I have to use more of it. And that is the only thing I won't be able to test because I also have to put stuff in the dishwasher. On to the dishwasher packs. It says removes grease and stuck on food. So I'm gonna treat this as I use my normal Cascade packs. So I did not rinse, as you can clearly see. I didn't rinse any of this that well before putting it in here. Like, look at these plates. I wanna see what these packs can do. Okay, let's pull one out of here. So it's just a little, like a powder pack. And we're gonna put it in wherever it goes. Close it up. Okay, we're gonna run, make sure it focuses, a normal wash with the heat dry, and that's what we're gonna do. It's getting late, so I stopped it before it could finish drying. I'll turn it back on so it can do that. But this way we can see if it actually worked and took everything off. So that plate's clean. Nothing feels like slimy or gross. Those plates are always stained, so I never really know. But all this looks clean. Those bowls are clean. That bowl is clean. Cutting board, that glass dish came completely clean. Everything up here. Yeah. Okay, everything came off of that. All the silverware is nice and clean, nothing on the spoons. So yeah, those dishwasher packs definitely work. Overall, I am very happy with almost every single product I tried from the Everspring collection. I have seen much better dish soap, hand soap, and antibacterial wipes, so I would skip those entirely. But that all-purpose cleaner and the glass cleaner, I absolutely love. If the glass cleaner works on my stainless steel when I try it later this evening, if that works, it will probably replace Method glass cleaner for me, and I'm so excited about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, got a new product or two that you want to try. If there are other product brands or anything you want me to try, just leave those down below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, all that fun, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.